Hello, welcome back to Princess Confessions. Because the very first video received such a great response from you guys, I decided to follow it up with the second one. You guys were amazing. The response that you gave me was just so good that I couldn't pass up making another video for you. So here we are. Today we're gonna get into my 90s crushes. And I feel like I had to preface this with the fact that in the 90s I was a child. So the boys or the men that I found attractive then aren't necessarily the people that I find attractive now. Though I will say that all of them have aged very well. So, P.S. I ordered a lot of clothes right before we went on lockdown and obviously have not had a chance to show them off or wear them out for people to appreciate. So you're going to be seeing all those clothes in these videos. I actually got this sweater on one of those Facebook You May Like ads. Have you seen those? I'm sure, you know, all you do is have to like mention glitter and then a million ads pop up on your Facebook. You may like this. And I was Facebooking late one night and I saw this sweater and it was super cute and I was like, well, let's get that. And I immediately regretted it because as soon as I ordered it, I was like, oh my gosh, I just gave my credit card information to a completely random company. Now they're gonna steal my identity, they're gonna take my social security number, they're gonna drain my bank account. Like, I'm doomed. And then I turned my phone off and went to sleep because I was tired. So lo and behold, 2 weeks later, thank goodness, this showed up. And yeah, I love it. It's like sparkly. It's completely see-through. And I decided to wear a t-shirt underneath of it because I didn't want my nips out for the whole video. And this is actually an IPA called Highlight. Shout out to my friend Ashley, who not only is like super amazing and awesome, but also told me how to pronounce this, so when I order it, I don't look like an idiot. It's actually brewed down in Florida, in Tampa, I believe. It's delicious. Give it a try if you can find it. All right, so let's get right into this. So the list for my 90s crushes was huge, and of course, I can't create a video with like 100 different people.
You nasty.
I'm so sorry, that's disgusting. Gross. Alright, so first up is Max Dennison from Hocus Pocus. But first, Hocus Pocus. I am 100% a basic bitch when it comes to Halloween. I love all things pumpkin flavored. I love scarves and boots. And of course we don't have fall in Florida, but Halloween exists everywhere. And Hocus Pocus is a treasure and I love it. So Max Dennison is my first 90s crush. The video I found to showcase him is called Hocus Pocus Max Fails, and it's a compilation of all his failures throughout the movie, which it's really the only video I could find that really highlighted him as a character, but it makes me sad because he's actually like pretty strong and quite heroic throughout it, which is why I loved him. He also has this California like stoner vibe going for him that obviously when I was like 4 or 5 years old and saw this movie, I didn't know what that was. I just knew that he was cool and I wanted to be around him. Like, I would have loved to have been best friends with Danny and secretly would have been crushing on her older brother the entire time.
In case Jimi Hendrix shows up tonight, here's my number. Hi, look,
Okay, so I hate to admit this, but as a child, I had no idea who Jimi Hendrix was, and it wasn't until my, like, early teens that I knew who Jimi Hendrix was. And so I thought that Jimi Hendrix was another student in Allison's class, and I was like, wow, he's really brave for like calling out Jimmy in front of all these people. Like, he's gonna kick his ass as soon as he finds out you gave his girlfriend his number. And then obviously once I found out that Jimi Hendrix was a musician and dead, I was like, oh, that is a joke, and that makes a lot more sense. And now we're at the part where the Sanderson sisters meet the children, Max specifically, and I have to say, if I was a Sanderson sister, I would absolutely be Sarah. 100% no shame, I'd be Sarah. When he drinks a potion to save his little sister, my little gay heart exploded. I was like, that's a man. That is a man right there. Like, and he's super handsome. He actually grew up to be like very attractive. Omri Katz. He was also in Erie, Indiana on Nickelodeon, which I love that show. Next up, we're looking at Ferngully. Ferngully is a perfect movie. Not only do you have fairies, you have this idea of saving the rainforest and preserving the planet. You also have Robin Williams as a zany bat and Tim Curry as the villain. And he has the best song. The best song. It's so good. It's so good. But we're going to be looking at Zach. Zach the lumberjack. I actually didn't realize he was a lumberjack. When I was younger, I just thought he just worked on a construction thing. I don't know what the construction thing is called. I said they were chopping down trees, which I guess would lead one to believe that he's a lumberjack. Either way, Zach is bae. So cute. I have a thing for cartoon characters or men with like a shit-eating grin. And I've noticed throughout my relationships, throughout my attractions in life, that I'm always kind of attracted to a bit of a bad boy. Plus, he's like super jacked. Like his arms are like, oh, hello. Zach kind of gives me Prince Eric vibes facially. Like he looks like he could be a Disney prince, but he's a little rough around the edges, and that's fine. Like why not? He's probably from California too. So I thought I had a thing for Jersey guys, but apparently I'm really into guys from California. My husband's from California, and I'm married to him. That's really good. Now we're going to look at the Sandlot. I could have picked any number of the guys from this movie. It's actually one of my favorite movies ever. I'm not a huge sports fan, and honestly, baseball completely bores me, but I really like the way that they built their relationships and kind of introduced you to Smalls as this, new kid in town. And I related to him, A, because he had no idea how to play the sport either, and B, because he was smaller for his age. I decided to focus on Bennie the Jet Rodriguez, who's played by Mike Vitar. And if he's from California, I'm going to freak out. Where is he from? Oh my gosh, you guys. He was born in Los Angeles, California. What is it with California boys?
Smalls, you take left center, okay?
I actually really relate to this scene because I played baseball for one season only. And I had no idea what I was doing. My parents signed me up for it. I don't remember if I volunteered to do it because my parents always wanted us to be involved with something. And so I figured, let's play baseball. It'll be fun. But I had no idea what I was doing. I'll never forget when the coach posted the list of like where you're supposed to go on the field. And I was somewhere in the outfield. I don't remember if it was left, right, or center. Maybe I was shortstop. What's a shortstop? Where is that? Either way, I had no idea where I was supposed to go. So I just went and stood in the middle of the dirt of the, what is it? The baseball diamond. I just stood in the middle of it and was ready to go. And the coach was like, what are you doing? Like, I'm in position. Let's go. I could have really used a Bennie in that situation to explain the positions to me. However, I have to be completely frank and say that everyone on the team was super nice and they understood that I had no idea what I was doing and they really did take the time to explain things to me. I actually ended up dating one of the players in college. Scandal. So Mike Vitar, who plays Bennie, actually aged really well. He's now a firefighter, which is really sexy. Also Squints and Yeah, who I found out the actor shares my name. He's also a Marty. They also both aged really well and are very attractive and doing well for themselves. So good for them. Finally, we're going to get into the beginning chapter of my all-time favorite horror franchise, Scream. Specifically, we're looking at Matthew Lillard, who played Stu in the first movie. I was obsessed with him. And I mean, who wouldn't be? He's just so freaking cute. His personality is really quirky in this. He was kind of the douchey class clown. He was dating Rose McGowan's character, Tatum, who I adored. And yeah, he's just super fun.
Just get mad, right? Better leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Oh my gosh, and there's that shit-eating grin that I'm obsessed with.
Oh, liver as a joke.
So of course, Matthew Lillard went on to do movies like 13 Ghosts. He was in Scooby-Doo. He's done a lot of like really good things for like nerds. He plays Dungeons and Dragons. He participates in all these different cons. He's a good all-around guy. And 13 Ghosts was amazing. I could have picked that as well. There was also another... Ooh, there was another baseball movie that had him in it, and Freddie Prinze Jr. Oh my goodness, what was it called? What was it called? It's gonna bother me. Summer Catch. Summer Catch was really good too. It had Jessica Biel in it. I think you see his butt in it. Hello. Yeah. Let's find out where Matthew Lillard's from. I looked him up beforehand, but I didn't look at where he was from. If he's from California. He's from Michigan. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness I broke the cycle of California guys. Apparently, I'm only into California men. I married a California man. Very much in love with him. And he kind of has a shit-eating grin, too, that I'm obsessed with. He's, like, a bit of a troublemaker in the best way possible. So cute. Alright, so that is it for Princess Confessions Part 2, my 90s crushes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more and are interested to find out about the latest and greatest from Princess Marty, please click subscribe. And until next time, I hope that you're well. Love you all. Goodbye, my darlings.